Welcome to Japan, the country with bullet trains, robot dogs, and full-time workers who can't afford a weekend trip out of town. A land often painted with vibrant colors, showcasing technological marvels, the famed efficiency of bullet trains, and the promise of cutting-edge robots seamlessly integrated into daily life. In Japan, you don't just suffer. You suffer quietly, politely, and with no one to blame but yourself. That's what we call civilized collapse. The economy's dying, wages are frozen, and nobody takes vacations. But sure, we're still the safest country with the best toilets. Congrats to them. So yes, we're broke, exhausted, and stuck in the past, but at least our vending machines still bow when you walk by. That's real progress. It's a vision of the future, meticulously crafted and widely promoted. But beneath this gleaming, futuristic surface lies a different reality, a stark contrast that's often overlooked in glossy travel brochures and idealized portrayals, the quiet, persistent struggles of its dedicated workforce. This is a side of Japan that deserves to be seen and understood. Prepare yourself, because I'm about to shatter those kawaii fantasies and cherry blossom dreams you might harbor about this so-called advanced society. We're not just talking about minor inconveniences. We're going to delve deep into the fundamental economic realities that significantly affect the everyday lives of ordinary Japanese citizens, the very people who keep this technological powerhouse running. We'll explore the pressures we face and the sacrifices we make. The truth is, the majority of full-time workers in Japan, the backbone of the nation's economy, earn an average of around 220,000 yen per month. This figure represents the median income for a large segment of the population. That translates to roughly 1,400 US dollars. Now, consider that this is in Tokyo, not some rural backwater, but Tokyo, one of the most expensive and competitive cities in the world. Good luck trying to cover that exorbitant rent, which can easily eat up half your salary, my friend, let alone all the other essential costs of living, from transportation and utilities to food and healthcare. It's a financial tightrope walk for many. Tourists often rave about how incredibly affordable Japan is, especially when they compare it to the prices back in their home countries. They marvel at the seemingly low costs of food, accommodation, and local transportation, often sharing their positive experiences and budget-friendly tips online, further solidifying this perception. It's a common viewpoint, largely fueled by the favorable exchange rate they experience. They see Japan as a bargain, a place where their money stretches further, allowing them to enjoy a comfortable vacation without breaking the bank. But these tourists are earning in stronger currencies, such as dollars, euros, or pounds. We, on the other hand, earn our living in yen. And that makes a significant difference when you're trying to buy everyday necessities like groceries, pay rent, or cover utility bills. The stark reality of daily expenses hits hard when your income, earned in yen, simply doesn't stretch as far as those stronger currencies. What seems affordable to a tourist can feel like a financial burden to someone living and working in Japan. And what about Japan's productivity levels? Despite its global reputation for technological advancement and innovation, Japan consistently ranks as one of the lowest among developed nations when it comes to productivity per worker. This relative inefficiency has a direct impact on wages, salary growth, and the overall economic growth and prosperity of the country. It's a critical issue that needs addressing. We seem to almost worship paperwork, obsessively stamp approvals on countless documents, and stubbornly insist on doing everything the hard way, clinging to outdated processes and inefficient workflows. This over-reliance on manual tasks, bureaucratic procedures, and traditional methods stifles innovation, hinders progress, and ultimately slows down economic development. It's a perplexing paradox in a country that is otherwise known for its technological prowess and cutting-edge advancements. Want to start a business? First, get your Hanko stamp, then fill out 24 forms. By hand, in triplicate. Welcome to 1985. Remote work, cashless payments, QR codes? No thanks. We'll go extinct before we change. We're constantly told Japan is superior to everyone else. China's dirty, the West is immoral, Meanwhile, they've all passed us. Career woman and mother in Japan? Better choose one. Society won't let you do both. Over 45? You're obsolete. Doesn't matter if you're skilled. We love wasting experience. There is a safety net, but using it is shameful. So people suffer quietly. Poverty here is a secret. The reality is stark, a bitter pill to swallow. The yen is collapsing at an alarming rate, plummeting to historic lows. This isn't just an abstract economic concept, it has tangible consequences. Imported goods, from essential food items to crucial raw materials, become incredibly expensive, impacting everyday life for ordinary citizens. The cost of living is skyrocketing, putting immense pressure on household budgets, forcing families to make difficult choices. But the government, seemingly detached from the struggles of its people, pretends everything is fine, offering only platitudes and empty promises. They downplay the severity of the economic crisis, painting a rosy picture that simply doesn't reflect reality. They offer superficial band-aid solutions while ignoring the underlying systemic problems that are driving the yen's decline and eroding the nation's wealth. There's a disconnect between the policies being implemented and the actual needs of the population. Japan is not poor in infrastructure. It boasts advanced technology, efficient systems, and a highly educated workforce. The real poverty lies in a lack of imagination, a crippling inability to adapt and innovate in the face of unprecedented challenges. It's a poverty of vision, a failure to embrace new ideas and break free from outdated paradigms. We have the tech, the brains, the skilled people capable of driving innovation and creating a brighter future. The potential for growth and prosperity is undeniably present, waiting to be unlocked. We possess the resources and the talent to overcome these challenges and build a more resilient and prosperous society. But instead, we'd rather cling to a decaying past, paralyzed by nostalgia and fear of change, trapped in a cycle of stagnation. So the living standard keeps falling, slowly but surely, eroding the quality of life for millions. And we suffer in silence, accepting our fate without resistance, seemingly resigned to a future of decline. It's time to break free from this complacency and demand a better future. But hey, at least the Japanese still bow politely while going broke, because nothing says advanced nation like collapsing quietly in a suit and tie. Don't worry though, we still make great anime. Who needs a decent salary or future when we have cherry blossoms and cosplay cafes? Japan might be falling apart, but at least we're doing it in silence, with clean streets and seasonal greetings. So yes, the standard of living is collapsing, but don't say it too loudly, or you'll ruin the harmony we're all pretending still exists. We work until we break, stay quiet when we suffer, and smile for tourists. Because in Japan, dignity is more important than survival.